data and information is power. And in this particular case, with our fight against COVID-19, as painful as the reality is, if you don't test and you don't know, you're in the dark. And that's a loss for everyone.
Hold on, so Susie knows how to do it easy. Hold on. Susie, have you opened the thing?
We happen to be in a testing site that has one of the highest levels of confirmed COVID cases throughout the city and county of San Francisco.
What I do want to just share with you is that some people do not know how to write, so you may have to write it for them. So we'll give you
everybody that shows up to volunteer, including myself, we're exposing ourselves to a virus that could be potentially deadly. But we're there to provide a service, and we're there to be public servants for people. People not having food to eat, jobs to go work at, economic hardships. You don't really have time to reflect on the pain and devastation. You were more so jumping into action to ensure that you can save and protect as many people as you possibly can. The bread and butter of the Mission District is the working class community, the Latinos, the folks that have migrated to this very neighborhood like my parents did and my grandmother did to create a better life for their offspring. Those same people are the ones that then go out and ensure that the grocery store is fully operational, that the restaurants are cooking the food that people want. The Mission District has a rich history of organizing and activism that dates back really to the 60s and 70s. All of those fights have led us to this particular moment. In early April, the Latino Task Force and UCSF decided to partner to conduct a study, the first testing in the field of a census tract in a Latino neighborhood in the country. Nobody had done it to that point. All of the testing that was occurring was only happening in the hospital. So if you think of a pyramid, they were only testing the very top portion, meaning the people that are already sick with symptoms. And so our committee treated this like a political campaign. You knock on doors, you talk to people, you flyer, you phone bank, you do it all. And when I say that we knocked on doors, I don't just mean we left a flyer. We did that too. But we literally knocked on every single door in a census tract, and we ended up testing a little north of 4,200 people in 4 days. I knew that we were gonna find a disparity. I never imagined we were gonna find the disparity that we did. About 44% of the respondents of the testing were from the Latino community. About 31% were white or Caucasian. Of all the people that tested positive, 95% were from the Latino community. 0 were white or Caucasian. The other painful reality was that 90% of those people that tested positive said they did not have the privilege to shelter in place or work from home. One of our original demands from this study was that we wanted a testing site in the Mission District. It gave us the ability to say, you can't hide from this particular truth, and you, the city and county of San Francisco, need to jump into action to provide the resources and the things that are needed in a community that's being hit the hardest.
And remember to practice kindness. So in the way that you ask that is very important.
So now, every single Thursday, individuals can show up to get tested for COVID-19 without an appointment, without needing to pre-register, without ID, and simply show up and provide the basic information so we can contact you in case you are COVID positive and get results.
We're here, and it's our leadership here that needs to be respected. And I want to thank DPH because they come in a very humble way, our partners here.
We're definitely putting the pressure to government agencies here in the city and county of San Francisco because it is their responsibility to take care of people.
You are helping out this community so much, so thank you. You all are.
We know that government will never be able to do exactly what it is community needs it to do. Community can do that.
When we're talking to people in line, when we're working with our comunidad, We treat them with love and respect and compassion.
The kind of community work that we do, there's something deeply spiritual about it. This fight against COVID-19, this weekly testing, is also deeply spiritual. But it's that same spirit and that same energy of being able to make something out of nothing that our community inherently holds within itself. The Latino Task Force is a beautiful manifestation of that.